daybreakstarradio.com. And I want to give a big shout out to a special guest here in the studio that's been hanging out with us this afternoon. My new buddy Justin from Tulalip TV, y'all. Doing an amazing behind-the-scenes interview that you'll all be able to see on our blog, y'all. I'll be giving you more information.
Ayanishka, Pika Limawains Viane. My name is Sherry Steele of the Peoria Tribe of Indians of Oklahoma, and you are in the Daybreak Star Radio Network studio in Seattle, Washington. The history of Daybreak Star Radio is very recent, and we began live on air on July 10th. 2021, and we're still in our first year. We're just infants. I am the station manager, which means that I kind of organize all the little bits of details. Then we have Harris Francis, who's our program director, and then we have Dominic Joseph, who's our producer.
Or even on your Android, actually, so that is also good noise for my Android. I'm Dominic Joseph. I'm the brother of one. My great-grandmother is Loretta James. My grandpa is Kenneth Joseph. Melody St. Clair is my grandma. And then my mom is Sheena Joseph, my brother is Lucas Williams. What I do here is I do a lot of the social media editing. I do audio producing. I first came to Daybreak by basically reaching out on Instagram, actually. And from there, I was able to figure out where I could help out on social media.
I'm Harris Francis, also sometimes referred to as DJ Dirty Harry. I'm the program director of the Daybreak Star Radio Network here in Seattle at our worldwide headquarters. And I'm also a radio personality on the radio station. I host a few of our primetime radio shows.
When someone listens to Daybreak Star Radio, they hear Native American music. And by that, I don't mean the pieces that you would expect to hear. You will, of course, hear flute, drums, powwow, peyote music, Native American church. You'll hear that range, but you'll also hear all the other ways in which Native Americans express themselves through music, whether it be R&B, hip-hop, death metal, punk rock, regular rock, jazz. Whatever it is, we will play it. If it's Native American produced, written, we will put it on the station.
I think it's really important for Native Americans to have a platform like this, to be represented in the media the way they wanted to be represented.
Trevor Jam, thank you for listening to the Daybreak Star Radio Network. I'm your host, Dirty Harry, and your station program director. Any requests, any shout-outs, you can always hit me up, DJ at Daybreak Star Radio.
Trevor Jam, I like to keep it upbeat, right? You know, it's 4 o'clock. People are, they're in their mindset. They may have had a tough day at work. They might not like their boss. They just, they may be in the mood to, go to the gyms. I get excited to fulfill, the requests that I know the listeners are asking for. I always tell new talent, when you walk in here and you put those headphones on and you start talking through that mic, you need to be upbeat, and no one wants to hear Debbie the Downer. People are coming to the Daybreak Star Radio Network to be uplifted, to be put into a good mood, and it's my job to do so. And one of my favorite parts of my job, is being on air and teaching the new talent that's coming in that, mics don't bite,
Red
right?
Rooster, the Traffic Jam on the radio network, Indigenizing Airwaves.
Yeah, Indigenizing Airwaves kind of goes with the same step, keep that step closer to one another. Indigenizing the Airwaves is basically making it more accessible for Native Americans to be on the radio. When you listen to the radio, you feel like you're a step removed. I don't really know Justin Bieber, I don't really know Kendrick, or, these big artists. But hey, you're listening, this guy's Native, so you feel one step closer, I feel like.
The goal of Daybreak Star Radio is to make sure that everyone knows that Natives are still here, we still exist, we make amazing music. I
really want this to be a really amazing radio station, and whatever I can do to help that. But what I foresee it helping is a lot of Native youth who want to come in and be creatives. I think we provide a great forefront for that. And if we can keep creating this huge forefront for them to give us creative things for them to be showcased to the world, I think that's the most important thing.
When people think of formative radio network, I want the Daybreak Star Radio Network to be top of mind. I want us to be the brand that's recognized and understood, and I feel like that's what you have to do, especially in any industry, but especially the radio business. You have to be competitive.
Thank you for listening to the only radio network indigenizing the airways, y'all, the Daybreak Star Radio Network. Welcome aboard.